Oh my God. You guys, I had to wipe my tears before I started this review. Oh my God. I am not going to lie. This episode is probably literally one of the best episodes of the whole entire series. This is like the first time I will say that this show deserves an Emmy. The acting, the, I don't know why I felt so emotional watching this episode, but this episode, to the writers, to the actors, everybody, oh my God, and I'm not being dramatic, y'all. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Calm down, Jamarcus. Wow, wow. Whew, y'all. Today I will be reviewing Sistas, Season 9, Episode 2, and oh my God. Let's just get right into the episode. The episode starts off with everybody in traffic. Andy and Zach are in traffic on the way to the hospital. They're irritated, obviously. Sabrina and Danny are in traffic on the way to the hospital. Everybody's in traffic on the way. While Serena's in the car, she's on the phone with Maurice, and basically she's telling her about the rich situation. But she's basically like, I'm not really worried about that. I'm just worried about Karen and these babies. And, it's a little funny scene of Sabrina and Danny. They were honking the horn at each other, but they didn't know it was each other, but it was Danny or Sabrina, whatever. But let's just get all that small stuff out the way. We're at the hospital, and Karen is still experiencing the bleeding and everything. Erin's by her side, her mom's by her side, everybody's by her side, and so Fatima's going to try to get some help from a doctor, a nurse, or something because nobody's helping her. So Andy and Zach end up arriving, and they run into Fatima, and Fatima's on her way getting help. So Fatima, on her way getting help, Danny arrives too, and she's arguing with this nurse because this nurse is being smart with her, going back and forth with her. And Fatima finally runs into this black nurse, and this black nurse rushes to help Karen. She's basically like, listen, I peeped at this hospital. They only help a certain demographic, which she means black, which she means white people and other races, and they don't really care about the black people here. So she is quick to help one of her own in a time of need like this. So she checks her heart rate. She does this and that and the third, and whatever. So then Sabrina comes, and they fill Sabrina into, and basically, like I said, it's just emotional. Like everybody's just gathered around. Karen's bleeding and everything. Like I said, the doctor, the nurse, she's trying to inform them that it can only be two people at a time. This thing was funny. She said it can only be two people at a time. They were like, okay, but they all just winning anyway. They did not care. They're like, girl, forget what you're saying. We about to check on our bitch, okay? As y'all should. So while everyone's in the waiting room waiting, basically, Dr. Cruz is basically still being the a-hole. He basically says, oh, she's just 6 centimeters dilating. She's fine. This is her pregnancy. She has twins and da-da-da-da. Like, he's just basically just dismissing it. And he's like, oh, I'm taking notes just in case we got to sue these people, okay? Because a lawsuit is definitely coming. So basically, Fatima runs into this black doctor named Dr. Vaughn, and he immediately comes to check Karen. He sees that something's wrong, so he immediately asks for an ultrasound. They do the ultrasound, and he realizes something's wrong. Him and the nurse make it look like, oh, so they don't say nothing. They walk out. So he goes to find Dr. Cruz, and mind you, Sabrina's listening to this whole thing. So he goes to find Dr. Cruz, and he basically tells Dr. Cruz that he did an ultrasound, and he sees that one of the babies have died. So then he said that they need to do an emergency C-section because a vaginal birth can result in the other baby dying, including Karen as well. So Dr. Cruz is basically like, this is my case. You're just a rookie. Da da da. You need to stay in your lane and all this other stuff. And basically, let me handle my patient. She can do a vaginal birth. I've seen this before. And da 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 da. So Sabrina quickly goes and tells the girls what she overheard. And Zach overhears and he's like, what's going on? Fatima tells Zach, and Zach starts breaking down crying. So then Dr. Vaughn finally comes in. No, yeah, Dr. Vaughn finally comes in and tells Karen about the death of her baby, and Karen broke down crying. Karen just broke down crying. So then, basically, Karen and Sabrina No, Andy and Sabrina basically tell Dr. Vaughn that they overheard everything and they need to know what to do next. Like they need to know, and he's basically like he can't do anything because he don't want to lose his medical license, but Karen can recommend another doctor. So they run in there and Karen's breaking down. They try to tell Karen to recommend another doctor, but of course Karen's just breaking down crying. So Dr. Cruz comes in and is like, okay, well, we better get ready for this vaginal birth. And then, they're just like, you really want her to do a vaginal birth, risking her baby dying, her other baby dying, and her dying as well. And they're basically just like, he's basically just like, whatever. So then that's when they convince Karen to commit to request Dr. Cruz, and they do that. So they request Dr. Cruz. They request Dr. Vaughn, and basically, Dr. Vaughn comes in and he's getting ready. He's like, okay, let's do this. We got to do this emergency C-section. We only need 2 people here. Let's go. So Karen asked us to talk to, Andy and Sabrina by themselves, and she basically asked them that there's a chance to save her or the other baby, to go ahead and save the other baby, and to promise her that they'll look after her mom and her baby. So then the girls are basically like, no, Karen, you're gonna live, you're gonna live. She's like, stop it, like, we gotta be real here. Like, something could really happen, and if something does happen, I want y'all to choose that baby over me, basically. So then while they're in the middle of talking, Karen ends up passing out, and they're like, wait, there's no heartbeat, and they start freaking out, calling for their daughters, and Karen passes out. So Karen could possibly be dead, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, whew, and that's how the episode ended, y'all. Like I said, this is a rough episode. I need to get myself together. And I will see you guys next week for episode 3.